Hello friends, today I am going to reveal some true facts of planet Mercury. But first of all, I request you to please share and subscribe my channel for getting my informative true facts videos uninterrupted. The planet Mercury. The planet Mercury is very difficult to study from the Earth because of its proximity to the Sun. It is the second smallest planet. It was believed to be the smallest until the discovery that Pluto is actually much smaller than originally thought, and also the fastest in orbit since it is the innermost planet. Mercury, the innermost planet, is about 3 crores 59 lakhs 83,095 miles from the Sun on the average. It revolves around the Sun once every 88 days in an orbit that is the most elliptical of any planet except Pluto. Because of its close proximity to the Sun, Newtonian gravity doesn't quite work, and general relativity is needed to explain some of the aspects of Mercury's orbit. In fact, this was one of the first tests of general relativity. It was previously thought that the deviations of the motion of Mercury could be solved by assuming planet named Vulcan, or possibly a second asteroid belt inside Mercury's orbit. The diameter of Mercury is 3030 miles. Distance from the Sun 3 crores 59 lakhs 83,095 miles. Revolution period about the Sun 88 days. Rotation period about axis 58.85 hours a day. Mercury is a planet of extreme. Mercury is a lump of rock barely larger than the Moon, living under the fierce heat of the burning Sun. It experiences extremes in temperature from over 400 degrees centigrade at noon to less than minus 150 degrees centigrade at night. On the surface, Mercury is very similar to our Moon, a battered world scarred by ions of impacts by meteorites. The surface is also wrinkled with great ridges hundreds of kilometers long called scarps, which probably appeared when Mercury cooled and shrunk soon after it formed. The inside of the Mercury is more like the Earth. It has a core made of iron, and the center may be molten and kept hot by radiation deep within the core. Mercury originated as the Roman god of commerce and was prayed to mainly by merchants. His name comes from the Latin word Mercury, meaning to deal or trade. Later, he came to be associated with the Greek god Hermes, adding responsibility for messages to his duties. From Mercury, the Sun appears 2.5 times larger than it does on Earth. It is important. From Mercury, the Sun appears 2.5 times larger than it does on Earth. The sky would appear black because there is little atmospheric scattering of light. One would be able to see two bright stars, possibly discernible as cream-colored Venus and blue-colored Earth. In my next video, I will give some more details of other planets of our solar system. Thanks.